Hi, my name is Marvin Baker and I'm the founder of the Green Earth Appeal, a not-for-profit social enterprise and one of only 61 worldwide partners of the United Nations Environment Programme. We work to promote carbon offsetting and carbon reduction, and we achieve this through a massive worldwide network of non-government organisations and charities who work with the poorest communities on the planet, assisting them with education and provisions for food through the simple process of planting trees.
There were trees in this place. All of them were cut down, so now we are with the communities who cut them, we are replanting them. Some centuries ago, a big part of the country was covered with trees. But nowadays, we only have 1.2% of tree covered areas in the country.
Haiti is one of the poorest countries in the world. Deforestation has transformed this once lush Caribbean island nation into a rocky moonscape. Even food-producing trees like the mango and avocado have been cut down for fuel or timber. In a terrible cycle, poverty is driving serious long-term environmental problems.
So people in the countryside, they just cut down trees to make charcoal and they sell it to the people in the city. And people in the city, they mostly use charcoal for their energy source.
The demand for charcoal, which is made from trees, is the biggest single cause of deforestation here. But not for long. Haiti is literally running out of trees. Greenwood's Scott Landis sees Haiti as a warning to the rest of the world.
We basically have mined our forests around the world, always with the expectation that there were more trees around the next bend, in the next country, over the next hill. And in a sense, Haiti is a microcosm of where the planet could go if we don't use the tools we have and the energy we have now to try to stop that decline and turn things around.
The world loses approximately 100,000 acres of its forests every day. Streams are drying up, the soils are depleting, and there's no fertilizer of any sort. Even the weather in these places is changing. Right now there are over 1 billion people in the world who simply can't meet their daily nutrition standards. There's no reason for this.
Our ultimate aim is to empower communities, give them the wherewithal, give them the education and give them the resources to provide food for themselves, to provide food for their families, to provide fodder, to provide lower leaves, to provide for their animals. The way this is achieved is first of all by promoting education to a community. If the community has complete buy-in, then they will carry out the work, they will nurture the trees and they will look after them. So first of all, workshops take place. This is an opportunity for the people in the community to understand the best way to use their land via a process called agroforestry. Once the farmers and their families have been educated, nurseries are created. They will then be given the resources, they'll be given the seeds, they'll be given the small trees, and they will then go and plant them. Now, if you give a community 10,000 trees, 20,000 trees, the majority of which are fruit trees, you're giving them food. The surplus in the food they can sell. You're giving them an economy. The lower leaves on these trees will feed their livestock. And overall, instead of a community looking for handouts and looking for aid, ultimately you're empowering them with a sustainable source of food, revenue, and dignity.
These people here, they are very motivated. They witness hurricane, tropical storms affect them, and they feel like concerned. And as we motivate them also, we teach them about the impacts of deforestation in their life. Now, they want to get involved.
He's trained as an agronomist, an expert in the science of crop and soil management. He teaches local people what he knows.
We teach them, we provide seeds, and we start working with them to establish nursery. And after a couple of weeks, we plant out these trees in the degraded areas.
To enlist people to plant trees, Timote first has to convince them that it will make a difference.
If we teach them how to manage their natural resources, to help them to become responsible toward their own environment, we can restore these places where we don't have any trees. So the idea is to involve the people. We don't decide for them. We decide with them.
Typically, a tree in our project takes 50 pounds of carbon dioxide out of the air every year and converts it into things people can use, like food and shelter and medicines, which are sustainably used instead of being up in the atmosphere, causing these global warming problems.
One single tree will offset, in its lifetime, near a ton of our carbon. In the West, each individual has a carbon footprint of between 10 and 12 tons. It's said that the planet can sustain around about 1 ton per person. So we need to do everything we can to reduce and offset and absorb the carbon that our everyday lives and our businesses are creating. And through the Green Earth Appeal, for just 99 pence, we will provide one single tree which will offset 1 ton, and it will provide the food, the education, the resource, and the economy to these communities for just 99 pence. And that's not 99p that comes off the business's bottom line. You simply give your customers, you give your clients the opportunity that if they want to offset the footprint of your product or your service, just add 99p to the bill. Add 99 pence to the invoice. Add 99 pence to the restaurant bill. And you can see what that 99 pence will provide. We don't give the money to governments for it to be squandered. Our money goes directly to the non-government organisations and the charities on the ground who are there to provide for the poorest communities on the planet. And thanks to companies who have embraced the Green Earth Appeal, like London Clubs International, we're able to provide thousands of trees every single month to these communities.